if you guys need me to bump up audio, but I mean, if you guys think this is good, that's fine. I can hear me, so that's the big thing here. Just hearing me. I think we're about ready here. Give it like 10 more seconds for people to jump in. It is kind of quiet. Bump me up just a little bit then. Boom. But yeah, as far as the audio for the game goes, I feel like that would be best if we just kind of kept it where it is, because I am going to allow you guys to use, sorry, I don't even know how that just happened, but I am going to allow you guys to use sound effects here from our Twitch, so, you know, this is actually a time you guys can go ahead and open up Twitch while we're on YouTube and use some stuff. So if you got some points, good. Right now, guys, I think we're just going to get started. So, hello, my name is Michael Purgatorio, and this is Amiibo Fight on YouTube. We are also on Twitch, though, so drop us the follow there. But here on YouTube, we do still provide exclusive content you can't find anywhere else. Also see Disco just jumping into the chat. What's up, Disco? How you doing, man? So these two trainers are going to go head-to-head with their 4 Amiibo. We got the Yoshi Court from Disco Party Ham. That is water, ice, fire, and electric. Well, I've heard of the Ella Melons, but the Ella Yoshis is what we're getting at here. So all these Yoshis, and we still have some great competition for these Yoshis. It is the Corrin Council, which they have been here before. This is nothing new. This is not a debut. This is, yeah, I think everybody's interested in this match, especially us seeing a return of the Corrin Council, which I thought they did very well in their debut. But, you know, the Corrin Council is consisting of Corrin, NM, Rillian, D-Tensity, and Inelli, Rillian spelled backwards. The Corrins, I think, are raring to go. It's not going to be an easy match, but, you know, if they can huddle together and just grab all the items that they can, I think they have a... Bro, you're not even the player 2 Amiibo. What is this? Amateur hour. No, actually it is not Nightmare. This is, the second use of Corrin Council. They actually went up against a different team earlier in the year. I want to say it was Nico's team, actually. And, yeah, they were victorious. No, they have been on, guys. They have. I actually looked last night, and if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see Corrin Council. Yeah, all these VODs are still on our YouTube channel, by the way, which, by the way, if you're watching right now, make sure to like the video. It helps me kind of push things up here a little bit. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe now, because if we do hit 200 subscribers, I'll be throwing out some tournaments for you guys real soon, and those will have, I understand that, but again, I remember seeing the video, so it's on there. But I think what you did was just kind of create a different Corrin here from the same one. I think that's what you did, Nightmare. But again, we're moving on from if this is the first time Corrin Council's been here, which again, I know they've been here before. As far as the Corrin Council goes, they're ready to go against the Yoshi Court, which is undefeated. But let's go into our rules real quick, guys. So rules are that it is a best-of-7 series. The items are on, stage hazards are on, and any stage is eligible. And I do mean any stage. Custom stages are included on this. We've seen 1 or 2 already here in these kinds of Blitzkriegs. Just before we get started, guys, I also want to remind everybody there is still time for you to sign up for our tournament going on Twitch Monday. I'm going to be cutting off submissions on that for Sunday, but another thing that we do have going on in the Discord is the Discord exclusive tour, which I did drop that submission app, so make sure you guys sign up for that as well. That's a $10 grand prize right there. Don't want to miss it. And, I think we're pretty much ready to go here. I mean, I'm excited for this one. I know you guys are too. So let's just go ahead and dive on in. Dive on in. All right, the council versus the court. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
And the parries were real right at the beginning. And it looks like we got the duck hunt stage. This is actually a really cool stage for this kind of bout. You're gonna see ducks flying. One flew away, actually. Well, I just want to remind everyone as we're getting started, best of 7 series, but everyone's got 5 stops, and we got 10 minutes on the timer here. Actually seeing Electric suffering a fall. And also down a stock right now. And 45 seconds in, we actually see Water suffering a fall. There's a little hard to keep up with the action, I know, but trust me, it's all good. More than a minute in, seeing Ice, the only one still on their first stock. Same with, really Ann spelled backwards is on the suffering fall. Now has Ice. And this is the kind of ice you put in your drink, not the bad ice that's going around towns, rounding people up. That's bad ice. This is good ice. Yoshi ice. Oh, yeah, big forward aerial by Electric. Well, it does appear there is some slight struggle on the council. And 2 minutes into it, does look like Fire down to third to last stock, but Z-Tensity and Really Ann down to second to last as we see Corrin NM suffering a fall. Bomb on the field. Well, didn't cause too much chaos. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of dinos dying. Well, guys, just as we are getting closer and closer to 3 minutes into the matchup, I think this really is the Yoshi Court's greatest challenge just from what we've seen so far. Super Launch Star is here, and oh no. Oh no. Yeah, everybody's dying. I think we had 2 court deaths, 2 council deaths. And the final smash is going to land. That's only 1 Corrin, though. But it will be a elimination, and that is Really Ann. Gosh, actually pretty crazy to see Really Ann suffering the first fall. That's an Amiibo Fight Hall of Famer right there. Fire has been eliminated. He's going to take a stock. Court only up by 1. Water suffering a fall, tied up now, but Yoshi's got a blue shell. Oh! That was actually a really cool play. It was, I believe that was Really Ann stopping the blue shell from hitting her teammates. Call that a Corrin sacrifice as we see Ice suffering a fall. This is a nail biter and a half right now. I'm afraid to speak anything into existence as we see fire eliminated. And that's Corrin eliminated. Oh man, we're 2v2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice parry. Brilliant spelled backwards is the only one left on the council. Yoshi's trying to cause some kind of shutdown. And Final Smash is on the field. I think this is game over. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Flipped it on him. Now we got some Bs, and critical health stats are out for this Corrin amiibo. Timing was just not quite there, but oh no, he's still good. A moment I thought the Corrin would go for the trophy. No, she's gonna ignore it. Get 100 points beforehand. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty crazy right there, and actually using the assist trophy as bait was genius from one of the Corrins whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Right now it looks like we got Wily Castle, and the Corrin Council is up by 1. Much hazard so far, but we should be seeing Yellow Devil, and that's really going to cause a ruckus. In fact, you can kind of see him in the background there, and he's on his way. Yeah, I did not know about that, La Crucina Davina. I know mine is still good. In fact, I got a backup GameStop just in case, so not a big issue there. But yeah, no, Disco, that does hit. Corrin with that forward smash. It's yeah, it's a lot of times I underestimate the distance it can go, but it's got some distance to it. Yeah, GG on round 1, and we actually see another close round right now, but really Ann trying to lead the council to victory right now because they are up 1. If they can just win the next 3, they have a victory and a shutout win over the Yoshi board. Again, an assist trophy is on the field. The Corrins are going to ignore that, but the Yoshis are going to pick this one up. Some of these assist trophies are pretty good to a point where it's like an extra guy on the field, and I feel like that is the case with, I believe that is Starman? I always get this guy's name. Starman or Proto-Man? Corrins, though, starting to drop some stocks. You see Yoshi's with a 2-stock lead. Make that 3. And the blue team's got Yellow Devil gone. In fact, that's going to score them a KO off the court. Council, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got low battery. It's okay. That's the great thing about a Blitzkrieg. It's all gas, no brakes. We are about 3 minutes into this one. We got another assist trophy, but we also got Yellow Devil respawning. That'll give him 1 KO. I really feel like we should be seeing more KOs when Yellow Devil explodes. some items, and they are doing so with a blue shell. But once again, we see the biggest hazard coming back. Starting to think, guys, whoever's going to get the Yellow Devil defeated last, that's who's going to win this one. And the Yoshis eliminating one of the Corrins, but luckily they had another stock to steal. I believe this has been our longest one just yet, as we are getting closer to the halfway point, but Yoshis, yeah, they are, for the most part, in the driver's seat. They are up 4. The red team calling in some assistance to Dylan. And, you know, if Dylan can also trigger another Yellow Devil death, I think they've got this one. Oh, no! Corrin NM kind of making a boo-boo there, as does Really Ann spelled backwards. Down to Really Ann and Z-Tensity, and I think they got about a snowball's chance in hell even with items. An elimination, Really Ann is the last one against 4 hungry dinosaurs. Omnivores, that is. And that is it. We're done here for round 2. Yoshi's tying it up. Well, I think, guys, we're going to see a Blitzkrieg possibly go to round 7. I think a lot of it, though, is going to have to do with what stages we get as well as what items we're going to find. But we got Pirate Ship. Honestly, probably my favorite brawl stage. It was a little annoying at first, but you know what? I got used to it, and you know, it's just a nice calming background until you hit the storm. Well, as we're going through here, guys, I do already see a KO, but I do want to remind everyone we are sponsored by Dubby, D-U-B-B-Y. Make sure to check out W.GG today and use code AMOEBOFIGHT so you can get, you know, a good energy drink with no artificial flavors, colors, dyes, and the thing I really like about it, well, I mean, it tastes good. That's my favorite thing, but also it doesn't make it crash. First minute of play, though, is just about in the books, and yeah, the Corrins are dropping. In fact, the only Corrin with 5 stocks right now is Corrin NM. It's really one of the Corrins we don't know much about compared to, say, Really Ann or Naliar. That's what I'm going to do here. But all in all, there's still hope for both teams to take home a big win in this series, but they got to focus on getting the win here on the Pirate Ship. Air horn noises. Well, again, guys, if you want to use some Twitch points for sound effects, Josie actually found out that they work, and I guess we could still hear them. N.A. Lear. Did you look that up with Google, or are you just giving this your best guess here? Because it is Really Ann spelled backwards. I can pretty much see that from here. And we are more than 2 minutes into the matchup and into this round, excuse me. And yeah, I gotta admit, the Yoshi's giving the Corrins a run for their money. Final Smash is here now. Uh-oh, that's a twofer. Yoshi's looking strong, especially after that double KO, and saying N.A. Lear not able to bring much to the table this round. Okay, so I wasn't the only one. Good. are in round 3, possible 7. Honestly, though, I think these Yoshis don't want to see round 7. I mean, clearly neither do the Corrins, but right now the Yoshi's hoping to take a lead and keep that lead. We do see Water suffering a fall, and yeah, that was an elimination to N.A. Lear. Guys, I think these Yoshis are taking a round. Have a hammer here, and one of the Corrin should snag it. That would be big points. Oh no! Fire has got it. And the Yoshis take another round. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to turn this up anymore because this is... Yeah, from where I'm standing, it sounds pretty loud. So I don't really want to turn it up just yet, because then that would be too loud. That would be too loud. We don't want to blow out anybody's eardrums. Let's take a look on my end though. Myself up just a little bit there, but so far we got Yoshi's going bye-bye. Corrins really need to make a stop here, and it looks like now they're really more adamant about snagging some items, as well as just, well, trying to push their opponent to the ledge for some quick early KOs, kind of like we just saw to Fire. Looks like that is a double for the final smash, and yes, that's a double KO. Yeah, I think that last L last round has really sparked a fire in these Corrins. Well, we're not even 2 minutes in, guys, and I actually noticed that Fire and Ice down to second to last stock already. That is typically not like them at all. We also see Electric down to third to last stock, and now Ice down to last stock. Corrin's going crazy. We got 2 Yoshis on last stock. It does feel like these Yoshis like stages that aren't as gimmicky as others, or not as gimmicky as Pirate Ship last round. Whoa! Yeah, I caught that dunk. That was one of those forward aerials out of nowhere. And we do see an elimination, but that is going to be a stock stolen. Now got Giratina here trying to help out the dinosaurs, the omnivores of the year. And didn't do as much as I'm sure they were hoping for, but all Yoshis are still accounted for, as are the Corrins, as we see Rillian on last stock. And intensity is down to 1 stock. So is Electric, but Water is eliminated. And it looks like the Corrin Council is up by 5. Very much looking like a better luck next round, but we do see Rillian eliminated. She's going to take a stock. We got 2 Yoshis remaining. Snagrid putting in a little work here, but they need that hothead too. That and the hothead would... Yeah, there you go. Electric heard me. Oh, but fire is gone! All up to electric, and he's a good Yoshi, but not this good. Well, the hothead trying to provide a little support, but I don't think that's going to be enough. No. And it is now 2-2 as we head into round 5. Yeah, definitely not your average Blitzkrieg, especially when it features the Yoshi court, because normally Yoshi court has the ability to shut out their opponents. And we are now on Flat Zone X. And it looks like Corrin's going to suffer the first fall in the first, we'll call it about 15 seconds. Just a reminder that we are going to be on Twitch Monday, 5 p.m. Central Time, so make sure to join us for our Vanilla Tournament. Still time to go ahead and sign up for that, by the way. Also, make sure to tell your friends about Amiibo Fight on YouTube. Still one away from 200, guys. First minute of play is pretty much down. Still actually have a few Yoshis on their first stock. Not so much for the Corrins, though. Yeah, there's just so much going on. I can barely keep up myself here. In fact, why don't I just take a courtesy clip? I agree, it is very close. And right now, N.A. Lear down to last stock. Ice is down to last stock. Uh-oh. That Corrin's gonna let her rip. That was an elimination. Ice is gonna take Water's stock. And the Corrin's got a lead. Quite a commanding one at that. And we did see another elimination. He's going to take the stock right away. Even with items, guys, I just don't think the Yoshis are going to be able to bring this one back. And we're going to be going to round 6. It's a Corrin win, and that is going to give the Corrins the advantage. So if the Council wins the next one, we're done here. But the Yoshis looking very determined to take this one back and bring us to round 7. Oh boy. Yeah, we had a whole tournament about Amiibo on this stage, and not gonna lie, it didn't go well for some trainers. I think I was one of them. So 15 seconds in, and we do see a whole lot of damage being distributed, really on both sides. Oh no! And Electric does get credit for that KO. That is going to provide them with a little bit of, yeah, another piece of damage recovered. Every time Electric gets a KO, that is damage taken off his record. Yes, Nightmare. It's this stage. Well, guys, I don't think I've alerted you yet, but it looks like the next stage we have for our next stage-specific tournament will be the Garrig Monastery. That's the Byleth stage, if you're wondering. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that one, but I also feel like maybe the Amiibo are going to pull a few oopsie daisies on that one. Would like to put that one for November, but I think actually November we got to start doing, we got to get back on our item-specific tours, and that will be the tournament where Beast Ball is legal. I was chosen by Nightmare, winning our last one, the Giant Mushroom. And we're just seeing KO after KO, and pretty much on both sides here, but it does seem to me that the Corrin's got a slight lead. Yeah. Well, more than 2 minutes in, and we're kind of seeing again why this stage is not Amiibo friendly. Already seen, well, one of them being a footstool, but a few upsy daisies from the Corrins, and yeah, that, just like that. N.A. Lear down to second to last stock after making an uh-oh. And the final smash has been procured, but doesn't hit. Ooh. It's not very often I see a Yoshi final smash not land. We do see Corrin NM not able to make it back to stage, and yeah, this hit in the middle not doing the Council any favors. Ice. Pretty much all Yoshi's down to last stock, just like almost all Corrin's down second to last stock. Corrin Council leading by Uno, or I'm sorry, by 3. N.A. Lear suffering a fall. She's going to take the stock immediately. Looks like Electric down to last stock, but oh, hold on. Fire is eliminated. Water is eliminated. Ice is eliminated. And it's over. Council will take the win. Wow. It was not easy for Blue Team to get this win, but they did it. As far as the Yoshi Court goes, I don't think they have anything to be ashamed of, but yeah, this is going to be their first L in a Blitzkrieg setting, so history has been made here tonight. I'm going to take away the chat just for a moment so we could take a look at stats here. We did see actually a lot of SDs from the Yoshis. I'm a little surprised we don't see at least one for Corrin's right now. The most KOs in this, though, going to Corrin NM. That is not the one with additional mid-air jump. I kind of am drawing a blank on what their spirit setup was, but it was a good one. It was a little unique, but still good. Still good. Least amount of KOs going to N.A. Lear. She did have a little bit of a rough time during the series, in my opinion. Least amount of falls, though, that is... Well, actually, it looks like it is a tie between Water and Corrin NM. Most falls in this fight, though, going to Ice at 30. Yeah, that's a little sad. In fact, I will still go through some damage. Most damage going to Fire at 3603. He was schmoovin' on a few of these. I mean, really trying to lead the pack. Least amount of damage handed out, actually going to be Water at 2536. Most damage taken is Z-Tensity at 3694. Least amount of damage taken was Ice at 2687. yeah, oh, no, actually, I'm sorry. 2678 for Corrin NM. Yeah, actually a little bit more. About 10% actually less for Corrin NM. Also want to take a look at hit percentage, and we're basically going to ski-daddle here, but 45% for Really Ann, that is pretty accurate in my opinion, especially when you got all these items and different Yoshis strutting around. Least amount of hit percentage, or the least accurate, was Water at 35%. I did see him swing wildly a little bit, but you know, I think that was mostly present on the Mario Maker stage where Amiibo don't they don't Amiibo well. But it was a fun Blitzkrieg, guys, and I just want to thank Nightmare and Disco for providing the entertainment here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, the streak ends. Now he's going to make the legendary Bowser Empire team now. Oh, boy. Yeah, you could improve the court. I just don't know. I really think you should keep these Yoshis where they are, because I thought they put on a great performance still. But next Friday, guys, it'll be a call-out, and it's going to be another Doveman call-out. I believe he's actually called out Staples. I'll have to double-check the requests on that, but make sure to join us next Friday here on YouTube. Also, again, make sure to join us Monday on Twitch at 5 p.m. Central Time. Also, would like to take this time real quick to say thank you to everybody joining us on the arena the other night. Y'all the real MVPs, the real Amiibo Fight fans. Salute. But right now, I am out. Good night, good luck, and as always, guys, God bless, and like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Peace out.